Well, it's March 1, 10:41 p.m. Sunday. March 1's on a Sunday. First day of the week. March Madness begins. Well, kind of got icky. The weather got icky. Started raining. Frozen a little bit. Slushy ice on the trash cans outside. Ground's not frozen. I don't think the ground will freeze. Bank wouldn't take my money at the ATM. Guess I got to go back tomorrow. I got bills hit me tomorrow. Dinner Longhorn over there. Old Chrissy's over there. And some guy called me a Halls. Crawford. Kansas Scholar. Wherever I am, my consulting's ready to go at $1 million a second. And I'm a model and a travel guide and everything else I've ever said. Yeah, I'm still there. I feel like it. Video corner, yeah. Been over since a long time. It was over for me. Fucking, it never was there for me, was it? So, seemed like one time the hall girl from church said something. She wants me to be her consultant or whatever. I'll talk to her. I haven't seen her for a while. Hallmark cards. Got some girl they want me to. I'll talk to her. Last night, this girl, I said, "Oh, I love rich girls." 3 girls, all nice looking girls, dressed up nice. And the guy in the band says, "You filthy animals," from that movie, Christmas movie. I said, "Well, he just called us filthy animals." Did you hear that? I took a shower before I came out tonight. Now, sometimes I may be an animal, but I was showered tonight. And I told this one girl, Hall Note song, "You're a rich girl." I said, "I love rich girls." She goes, "Oh," she took my hand. "Yes." I said, "Are you a rich girl?" "Yeah." "But you can't," some part of the song goes, "But you can't rely on that." But you can't rely on that. Oh, Well, can't rely on anything, can you? 64 years of bullshit, precedents, lies, crap, fraud, murders, identity thieves, gossips, all of it. Real time in jail for trespassing in Maryland, so they owe me $1 trillion. Punks. Hand me the money, dumbass punks. What's wrong with you people? Something wrong with everybody. You're no different than everybody else. We don't let anybody do it. Something wrong with everybody. They owe me $1 billion a week for every week since kindergarten. Because they're flunk out of kindergarten equivalents, that's why. And last night, I was just thinking, I was sitting there at the Texas Roadhouse, and the bartender remembered me, said my name, said he hadn't seen me for a while. I said, "Oh, I don't know. I'm about done. I'm pretty busy." This woman sits next to me. "I'm about done." All right, I forget. And she goes, "Well, I'm waiting for a space for 2 people." I said, "Well, I'm gonna be leaving here in a second. I'm done." And the guy goes, "You don't have to leave." "Oh," I said, "I know. Eat your rolls." Well, the rolls have cooled off. They're not, I'll get you some fresh rolls. And I was like, "Oh, I'm full. I don't need to sit here any longer. She can have it for a second person." And something about just something about art. And my T-shirt was wearing the Plaza Art Fair, and I own KansasCityArtTraders.com, and I've got artwork for sale at over $1 billion. And then she was like saying something, wow, that's kind of interesting because I work for the Kansas City Art Magazine. So, oh, wow. You should come to the Prairie Village Church, Presbyterian Church next Friday. I'm going to be there displaying some of my artwork live. I was thinking she may have been a teacher of mine in high school or a junior high, Mrs. Rosner, one of my old teachers. I don't know. I left. There was a guy standing behind her, and then I was ready to leave, so they can sit down there. I don't care. I went to Barley's, and pretty full. Yacht band was there, pretty full. They were sounding really good, and they're a really good band. And one guy comes up and gives me some little computer connecting thing, cell phone to computers, USB port to your cell phone, whatever. And then oh, what the hell? I said, why is he giving these away? One of his girlfriends, his wife or something. He go, oh, he's his company's closing down, so he's getting rid of them. I said, oh. So Narn said, I'll sell this for $1 million right here. Start the bids at $1 million. He started laughing. Of course, and the other girl, the nurse girl, I said, you want this? She goes, no. She didn't want to go to the casino either. No. And the other girls, I don't know, I was kind of messing around. This one of these girls, some new girls never seen before in there last night, pretty full. That yacht band's pretty good. Yacht rocker, yachties, whatever, they're good. They're really good. All those bands are really good in there. And of course, I came home tonight. Roommate upstairs said he barfed. Yeah, he barfed in the hallway. I cleaned it up some with the vacuum. He cleaned it up a little bit. I cleaned it with vacuum and carpet cleaner some. That's where it goes with these roommates. And of course, my home association said I got to get everybody out here by 30th, and I have to be owner. Well, I'm owner occupied. You have to be. I've been owner occupied since day. I'm gonna try and call the guy tomorrow and see what the hell they're saying to me. That's why I like having these roommates here. I mean, some of them I get along with better than others. Some of them told to leave several times, but then they settle down, and I like take their money. It's hard for me to turn away money. Told them. I don't fucking know. The place is fucking insane. This whole place, the real estate industry is insane. The whole state's insane. Minimum wage for me is that $4 billion your hedge fund paycheck, idiots. I looked at the guy's name who does this, who gets that. Then somebody said it's all a scam by the police. That the police just make up some name or get somebody to do that, and it's all because the police are the fucking ones who arrest me. In the courthouse, they fucking, old dead dad used to say, well, you'll never get a law license, so don't try. And some other girl was like, she became a lawyer and so she could figure out how the law works. How it works? Well, these punks have fucked me over individual names. So the individual names have to be fucked over. Now they could all possibly be frauds, lookalikes, doubles. So I have to do this shit to bring the wrath of hell upon their punk ass existence. Frauds, identity thieves, lookalikes, murderers. Yeah. It's all there for me for my whole life, adult life. You're not that great. Well, nobody's that great, are they? You pick a fight, you create an issue. What do you expect in response? Create an issue. What the fuck do you idiots think? In response, you're supposed, you're ridiculous. You're just scum. Get on your knees. Say I'm better than you. Hand me $1 trillion. Turn yourselves in. Live the rest of your lives in prison until you're expired. No longer above ground. That's what it's got to be. Harold Lynch, hand me a trillion. Smith Marty, hand me a trillion. Payne Weber, hand me a trillion. Punks. Police, hand me a trillion. Punks. You're all punks. Hand me a trillion. Punks.